This is the way to start 2020. It's glitter all around. It does flake off a little bit, so I'm sure we'll end up with some glitters, but not a whole lot, like very minimal. This is beautiful. Wow. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so you guys already know what we got. I actually dropped this like this in my room, so I haven't looked, and it did not shatter. I'm just gonna swatch a couple of the colors because you guys already know that I never swatch all the colors. I just don't. It's an Amrezy palette. Amrezy? See, I always want to say Amrezy, but I think it's Amrezy. Amra. It's an Amra palette, so it's best that we start with Rezi. And this is Rezi right here. Oh, that's so soft. Like, soft. Where do we start? Whoa, dude. That's pretty. Then Anastasia, because like, I feel like it's only fitting that we start that way. Wow. I love a color like that. I feel like that's a very universal color. Dope. How do we feel? It's dope. Ah! Prime our eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Essence I Heart Color. So let's go ahead and put that on our eyes. And then just to set our eyes, I'm just taking my little powder that I used earlier all over my face. And I'm just setting that in place. I'm just going to go in with OG. This one right here. Whoa. That's intense, y'all. That is intense, y'all. This is like a really warm chocolate color. Real warm. Barely a tap. So now let's go ahead and build the other side. And like my brush barely went in there, and there's so much color. So I feel like this is softer than their other soft shadows. You guys see how much kick up that gave? Got a real brown situation happening on our eyes. The good thing is that this blended beautifully. Like, I wasn't about this palette, to be honest. When I first saw it, it wasn't like, damn. But now that I'm like applying it and using it, I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly bean? I'm gonna smoke it out with the darker brown 1988. I'm gonna use a small brush because I don't want to blow it out too much. I'm gonna take the smaller brush and we're gonna focus it just up in here. And 1988. Okay. So this one has like very much a... It doesn't have as much orange in its undertone, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It does not have. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take an even thinner brush, 1988, because it's a really dark, like, nice color. And I kind of want to create a little bit of a V here, going out. You guys see that? So now taking a flat brush, I'm going to go ahead and take Dragon, which is that beautiful bronze shade right there. The thing about shades like this is that they almost need that like pressure because they're so smooth and soft. They almost need the pressure of your finger to give you that dimension. And that's why when you swatch it on your hand, it looks different versus using a brush. So I'm gonna, like, it kind of presses it. You know? The only thing that's unfortunate about shadows like this is that they can be much more messy. Take this one. And I'm going to go in with the 1988 and just kind of hit my lash line with it. And kind of these areas up here. I'm going to do some blending. And there is fallout. If you guys can see that, but we do have specks. But I think that anytime you're working with a crushed shadow, especially some of these like ABH ones, you're gonna end up with. So I'm gonna wet this real quick. Hit it with some Morphe. Yeah. It's not the same. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the color Anastasia, which is this guy right here. I'm also going to take the color Gemini and just kind of like press that right along here. Ooh, so pretty. The same little tiny detailed brush that I used earlier. And I'm going to take OG. We're just going to kind of hit this waterline. You know. And then I'm going to go in with black very lightly. And kind of smoke out that waterline a little bit, but not all the way, just halfway. More nude with this lip. This lip is too pink. Now let's just do some mascara. Liner we're going to use. This is Emerald City by NYX. It's the one that is on my desk at the moment. Probably not the best way to do your makeup decisions, but we're going to make it work for today. So this is our finish. Excuse the mascara that I like got over here. It's really annoying. Like, I don't think I can film one look without getting mascara on my freaking eye ever, literally. So, final thoughts. Like, this is a palette worth having. I mean, it's that simple. I didn't think it was gonna be that simple. And I didn't think I was gonna think this was gonna be a must-have palette. I really didn't. Because, like, when I saw it online, I was kind of like, you know? But after swatching it and feeling it, I have fallen in love. And don't mind, like, you know, I'm not just saying this because, like I follow Rezi. I've been following Amra for a while. Like, this is nothing new. She's no new news, you know. Bitch has been on fire doing her shit for fucking ever. And if you don't know who Amrezy is, well, I would think that by the launch of this palette you would. Like, I don't think you ever see this girl not be fire. And I think that with this palette, that's exactly what you get. You get a fire ass fucking palette. This is fucking worth it. You can travel with it. You could do whatever you want with it. I don't think you would need more than this to travel. The only other item, the only thing I'm a little sad, not really sad, but a little sad, is that she didn't put just like a cream shade in here. This one has a slight reflex, so I wouldn't want to put this all over my lids, as, you know, for my base before putting shadow on. Great highlight color for the brow bone, but not necessarily for all over the lid. And so because of that, I do wish she had, you know, put in something a little bit more cream neutral in there for all over the lid. Other than that, this is a perfect palette. You can do like I did. I went very brown with this look, but as you guys can see, there's so many pops of colors. I think this is one of their best palettes to date. So you are getting, I believe, 2 more shadows in this one. We are starting 2020 with this hot ass, fire ass palette, and that only means that this decade can only get better from here. Always check out my Instagram, Time with Brenda. And if you have any questions, just drop them. Drop them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.